Hi everyone and welcome back. So in today's video, I am going to compare two concealers. First is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer in the shade Pure Beige, and then I have the Mars Seal the Deal Concealer in shade Pure Beige. The LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer retails for Rs 695 on Nykaa, and the Mars Concealer retails for Rs 179, which is very affordable. And they have same packaging, and after trying out the Mars Concealer, I felt that the formula of this concealer was very much similar to the formula of the LA concealer, so I thought of comparing it. Because if this works, it's a really good dupe for the LA concealer. The only problem I have here is that the Mars concealer has not got as many shades as the LA Pro Conceal HD concealer. The Mars one is available in just 7 shades, out of which 3 are correctors. There are just 4 actual concealer shades, and then the LA Girl is available in about 34 to 35 different shades. Mars copied the complete packaging of the LA Girl concealer, like both of these look exactly the same. I feel that the brand actually wants to say that this can be a dupe of the LA Girl concealer. That's what I get from the packaging. On the inside too, you have this brush on both the concealers. As you can see, before I move forward, I want to let you know that LA Girl Pro Conceal HD Concealer is one of my favorite concealers. I've been using it for years and I really like this concealer. The formula is amazing. You can do a natural and a full coverage look with this one. The shade works really well on my skin tone. Plus, I love the undertone. It has got almost a neutral undertone. You can also see hints of pink and orange, so that's really helpful for correcting the dark circles. Coming to the Mars concealer, it's a bit more yellow, and I like that too because I have a yellow undertone, so that's not a problem. I like both the shades. It's just that the LA Girl one is more on the pink side, so it does work on my skin tone. It doesn't make my face look pink if I use it around my mouth and under my eyes. And the Mars concealer has more of a yellow undertone, which again I really like because I have a yellow undertone, so I really like that. Now let's go ahead and apply these concealers on my under eyes. I have already done my eyeshadow and my brows, and I am going to use the PAC 219 concealer brush for both the concealers because this is my favorite concealer brush. I'm going to start off with the LA Girl concealer. I just focus the concealer over here because that's where I have like this depression. And then I'm also going to place a little bit over here. I don't exactly apply a lot of concealer on my under eyes, like right below my lower lash line, because it's kind of difficult to blend the product over there. Just place the concealer a bit low, and once you start blending, you can blend it up. And I don't have any primer on my face, it's just my Cetaphil moisturizer, and that's it. Now I'm taking the Mars concealer. I have to say one thing, that the Mars concealer is a bit more creamy than the LA Girl. It's a bit more thick. I don't have any foundation on as well, so I'm just gonna cover the rest of my face with the concealer only, like the rest of my imperfections with the concealer. So yeah, the LA Girl concealer is a bit more liquidy and it spreads easily on the skin. Especially if you have dry skin, it will spread easily on your skin compared to the Mars one. It's a bit more creamy than the LA Girl. I'm just gonna blend the Mars one first. Just pressing that product in. I'm not using swiping motions, just dabbing it in. It has got a nice coverage. It did cover everything in just a single layer. I don't have to build it up. So this side is blended and I feel that it looks really good. It looks dewy and it's not very matte, which I like because I have dry skin. I really like how it looks on its own without any foundation. Now to get rid of the excessive concealer on this brush, I'm just gonna take the brush and rub it on a clean cloth. See, now it's clean again, almost clean. It's not going to be 100% clean, but it's clean. I'm just going to blend in this one. I just don't like using a sponge with the concealer because of the coverage. I need the coverage. This side is LA Girl and this side is Mars. You can see this side looks a bit more dewy and I don't hate that, but this side looks a little bit more matte and a little bit more filtered is what I'd like to say, because when I look up close, my pores look a bit more blurred on this side. This side is revealing a bit more of the texture, which is completely okay with me. I mean, it's a bit more dewy, so it will reveal some texture. But both of these look incredibly natural on my skin and I really love that. Alright, so if you ignore my hair for a second because it's all over the place, you can see the concealers. Again, I'd say that this side looks more dewy and both are very blendable. I have to say that, especially if you use this brush. This brush is the best concealer brush. I want to talk about a couple of things. Number one will be the color. You can see both of these match me perfectly. Now, if you're my skin tone and if you're buying the same shades, and if you want a highlighted look under your eyes with these concealers, I'd say that go in with a tinted powder that's a shade lighter. If you want to know about my skin tone, I have a medium to deep skin tone and I have an olive undertone. I basically have a warm olive kind of undertone, and for reference I am a NC40 in MAC. Both the concealers feel exactly the same. They are very lightweight, and since I have dry skin, I really like the finish. And now I feel that the Mars concealer has a bit more coverage than the LA Girl concealer. I think we're liking the Mars concealer more today. But if we talk about dupes, this is actually a really good dupe of the LA Girl concealer. I have to say that they copied the packaging, but they aced the formula. So if you're someone who has dry skin, you will really like this concealer. And if you have my skin tone, go for the shade Pure Beige. You're gonna love it. So the powder that I'm gonna use to set my under eyes is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Compact Powder. This has got up to 12 hours of oil control and I'm in the shade Natural Beige. So now that we have a layer of powder on, you can see the actual coverage of the concealers. This is the Mars side. Love it. This is the LA Girl side. I love this side too. Alright, so it's been almost 3 hours since I have both these concealers on. If you guys forgot, this one is the LA Girl, this one is the Mars. I think both of these look pretty good. So I didn't apply a lot of makeup, just a little bit of blush, as you can see in this area. About the Mars, it has settled a bit in my smile lines, I will say that. But then most of the base products settle in my smile line, so that's completely okay. Now let's move on to the concealer. I really like the Mars concealer and I feel that it is an actual dupe of the LA Girl concealer. I think that's what the brand Mars was going for with the packaging and everything, with the formula. So yes, it is an actual dupe of the LA Girl concealer and I feel that the price difference is huge, so it's a really good dupe and you can save some money. The only con is the shade range. If they expand their shade range, everything will be perfect. But yeah, if you are my skin tone, you should go for Pure Beige because it does oxidize a lot. And let me know if you guys want to see more dupes videos like this one. So yes, that's it for the video. Hope you find it helpful. If you did, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.